Hey guys, so today I'm here with my November wrap-up. I managed to read 5 books in November, which I'm really happy with because I had a really crazy month with school and everything, but I did have Thanksgiving break, so that was nice. I got a lot of reading done then, so I'm pretty pleased with what I got done. So let's just go ahead and get on with the books. So the first book that I read in October was Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. This was the book Explosion Book of the Month in October, and I read it in the beginning of November in time for the live show. This book follows 2 girls, and they're going on their spring break to the mountains for a backpacking trip, and while they're up there they get taken hostage by these 2 guys. And there's a lot of crazy stuff happens, a lot of twists and turns. I went into this book with really low expectations because a lot of people said that they did not like it. But I was pleasantly surprised. I actually really enjoyed it. I had a few problems with it. Mainly the main characters were a bit annoying. But overall it was really good, and I loved the mystery aspect of it, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. And the next book that I read was one of my most anticipated books of the entire year, and that was The Retribution of Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. I'm not going to go too much into what this is about since it's the 3rd book in a series. I do have to say this was probably my least favorite of the series. It was still good, but it was a lot different than the first 2. There was a little less, it was less creepy. It was more, just weird. These books are, probably the weirdest books ever. Is Michelle Hodkin on drugs or something? Because they're really crazy, but they're really good. I did really enjoy this, though. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I would definitely recommend picking up the series if you haven't already. And the next book that I read was Easy by Tamara Weber. This is a new adult book, and it's the 2nd one I've read. I really enjoyed it. It's about a girl who goes to college. She follows her boyfriend to college, and then he breaks up with her. And then this incident happens, and this guy saves her. This book was really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I liked it as much as maybe Someday, which is the other new adult book that I had read. But overall, it was really good, and I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I can't wait to pick up the companion because it's from the guy's perspective, and it's like a backstory on him, which will be really interesting to read. And the next book that I picked up was Beljar by Meg Wolitzer. This is a contemporary book. It follows a girl named Jam who is sent to this boarding school because her boyfriend died and she's all depressed. And it's like this boarding school for all these mentally troubled teens, and she gets put in this English class where they're reading the works of Sylvia Plath. And there's some crazy stuff happens. There's some magical realism elements in this book, which I found really interesting. I really enjoyed this. It's really super short, so I would definitely recommend it. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. And the last book that I read was by far my favorite book of the month, and that was Slammed by Colleen Hoover. This is the 2nd Colleen Hoover book. I previously read Maybe Someday, and I think I liked this one even better. It was so good. I loved the main characters. It was just so fast-paced, and I read it super, super quickly, and oh, it's just so good. It follows a girl named Lakin who moves from Texas to Michigan after her dad dies, and her mom needs to find a new job, and she meets one of her neighbors named Will. And there's something about Will that we don't know about right away, and crazy stuff happens, and you just have to read and find out. But it was so good. I recommend this to anybody. Definitely should go pick it up, and I can't wait to continue. I have the sequel coming in my book outlet order. Hopefully that'll be coming later on this week. But yeah, so good. 5 out of 5 stars, if you couldn't guess. So that's all the books that I read in November. Let me know what you read in November down below, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye!